Starting June 1st, Kia Levy begins a job nobody's ever had at Simpson College in Indianola. She's going to serve as the Vice President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. She's a graduate of the University of Northern Iowa. Martha Kelleher is also a first at Simpson. Last year, she became the first woman to become president of Simpson College. I asked her why she wanted Levy's new position on campus.
We are very excited. I'm sure you know that being affiliated with the Methodist Church, we have a strong commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. And in fact, as part of our mission, we prepare students to lead lives of meaning and purpose. And by creating this position, which we're very excited about, we're hoping to take this to a new strategic level. We've got a lot of really good work going on throughout the community, but at this point we're ready to elevate all of that work so it becomes a true strategy that's interwoven from athletics to curricular to co-curricular activities. And so this is a first for Simpson College. She will be a vice president and sitting at the cabinet level because we want that. It shows the intentionality of making this strategic because we want this infused within throughout the entire organization.
And what convinced you that this was the time to do this?
You know, being new here, one of the things that did attract me was that there was a church affiliation and looking at ways to be able to enhance that and bring that inclusiveness into the organization. There had already been a lot of really good work that had already taken place. There's an all-campus committee for diversity, equity, and inclusion. We have a strong diversity statement. So to me, this was just taking this to the next level of the work that had already been done.
When she starts next month, what do you see her day-to-day being like?
Well, I think we're in the process of creating the next strategic plan. So I think she's kind of jumping into this at a perfect time, but it's going to be drinking out of a fire hose a little bit. She's starting to get to know the campus and the campus culture. And we'll be leading off with some strategic planning meetings, especially with the cabinet, doing some retreats. So I think early on, it's going to be learning the culture, learning what's already been done, and then working with all the different groups across campus to be able to coordinate those efforts.
As you look back over this past year and think about the marches for social justice, for racial equality, and then as you look ahead to this new position here, how is what you have seen in your year plus here in this state, how has this changed you? How has this opened your eyes?
Well, we had our own protest here and our own march. And what I think for us is it really highlighted the value of a liberal arts education, the critical thinking, the problem solving, the communication skills. So I just see this as a natural extension of the type of education that we've been delivering and an opportunity to really enhance the current efforts.
Was there any challenge convincing everyone to go along with this? You know, finding the money for a new position is not always easy, especially after what your campus and every other campus has endured over the past year with COVID. Was that a challenge?
It really wasn't a challenge. This was something that our community has been craving and was very supportive of. This was raised up by our community, has been for a couple of years. And so this was just the perfect timing to be able to bring all of that together and then have this additional voice and lens added to the cabinet. And, you know, with the new president, then you have some shifting priorities as well. But this was one of the things that was very important to me that we accomplished this year.
As a president, what is the competition for students like?
It's extremely fierce, as you well know, especially in a state with declining high school populations. But it's also one of the things that I think this year we've been able to celebrate a number of awards, number of rankings, recognitions. From the value of our education to the quality of the programs that we deliver. I think those are kind of the distinctive things on which institutions like ours compete for students. But certainly we want to make sure that the students that we recruit are the right fit and will be successful. but those rankings and that third party recognition is certainly something that we're very proud of.
You have roughly 1,300 students. What would you like to see your enrollment be?
I would like to see us grow to at least 1,500 students, maybe a little bit more. But once again, it has to be through the right programming. We need to make sure that we continue to have not only the quality of the education that we deliver, but the student support services as well as the co-curricular activities that really provide that rounded education.
You were barely in town and had to deal with COVID-19's crush all over our country here. How did you navigate your way through this, and what are the lasting changes you think will be in your system because of this? Will you do things differently in the fall because of something that you all learned dealing with it this year, more online perhaps?
Before I came, they had created a crisis management team that I think has done a really fabulous job throughout the pandemic. So we were able to be face-to-face all year long. We didn't have any of the major lockdowns that a lot of institutions had. And our conference actually competed. So our students were involved in athletics. Really excited that our basketball team won the conference championship. But we saw our faculty become, and actually everybody within the organization, become a lot more innovative and creative in the way that they flipped from online or face-to-face classes to online. So I think we're going to continue to see a lot of creativity, increased use of technology, which you just referenced. But I think that it's also caused us to be more flexible in some of our policies and maybe even more student-friendly in how we operate. And so I think those things will continue.
So you just start this, and I presume as the new president, you want to go out there and talk face-to-face with staff and students and everything, right? So how do you do that during a pandemic? Isn't that a learning curve that's kind of unfair to work against?
Well, it's certainly been a challenge that we've been trying to use as an advantage, because sometimes then you get to meet with people throughout the country and bring those voices together through Zoom, similar to this. My joke is that we've all become Zoom zombies, but it's going to be really great, I think, this summer as well as next fall to really be out there face to face and getting to meet a lot of people on campus. That it has just been through technology that we've gotten to know each other. It's kind of weird when you actually recognize people from this part up, but I think we're going to take every opportunity possible to bring our community together as many times as possible throughout the next year.
President's back for the Quick Six in a bit, but first, a late legislative push impacting transgender students in sports.